23-20. They had the momentum. Just a couple of errors though. Just let Iran back into the set. And by the skin of their teeth, Iran were able to take it. As I say, it's got to be a huge body blow to Japan. Can they respond? Many thought this would be a comfortable straight sets victory to Iran. There was nothing comfortable about that first set for the world number 11 team. Team who finished 4th in the World League, 6th in the World Championships. They've cruised through, really. They were pushed a little bit by South Korea. But as I say, this Japanese team is littered with very talented players who, when on their day, can cause any nation real trouble. Frustrating thing for them is that they have been inconsistent, really, for a good few years. Nikita to serve this one in, kept up by Fiazi, hammered down in the middle by Gholami, and you just think that first set should now set Iran to kick on here. Maybe 4 years ago it was a sort of set that they would have lost, but how they've been playing since that loss in Guangzhou has given them all such experience and such confidence in their ability. Here is Gamey. He's the man that they look to get some cheap points off the serve. Koshikawa coming in. Gamey serves just for 1. Koshikawa at the moment 6 from 9 in terms of the spikes. Fantastic serve from Shimizu, and it's a block kill from Fukatsu. Well, for those players in the Iranian team that thought this one was going to be relatively comfortable, it certainly is anything but. They know that they are in an absolute humdinger of a matchup here. Shimizu, Japan are thriving in this situation as well. Into the net though from Shimizu. Incidentally, 36 minutes we've played for already. We're only 3-all in the second set. I think everyone in this arena wanting the drama to continue, although I'm sure the Iranian fans will want a straight sets victory. Although I'd imagine they'd take absolutely anything as long as it is a victory. Shimizu's having a good game, 8 from 13 now for him. Here comes Koshikawa. Yeah, really struggled to win his serve. That was what put Japan in the ascendancy. They went from 18-13 down to 23, or in fact to 20-18 up. And they get another block kill. Koshikawa will get the chance to serve again. It's not often them. Mahmoudi gets blocked out, but he does there. Yamauchi and Ishikawa both going up for Japan. I'm not sure who it was out of those two who got it. I think it was Ishikawa. Misses the serve, Koshikawa. 1 ace and 1 error now to his name. So he's now 22 and 22 in terms of aces and faults for the tournament. Mahmoudi to Nagano. Here is Ishikawa. I have to say, he's dealing with the pressure well, Ishikawa. 5th successful spike from 14, but he keeps going at it. Had a mixed bag, though, a little bit as we neared the end of that opening set. Yamauchi to serve as the whistles continue from the Iranian team. They come down the middle, slap down to the side. Wonderfully well from Gholami. In fact, it wasn't Gholami, I beg your pardon, it was Musavi. Again, they're really varying the attacks, the Iranians. No player over 5 successful spikes, but they've got 3 who are over 4. That's nicked the top of the net, unable to finish it off. Koshikawa now having to be the setter. Shimizu coming in. Just tried to dink it over the top of the two blockers. They're alert to it though. Frustration for Shimizu. Somehow got himself to hang in the air there for what seemed like an eternity, Musavi, as he gets his second block kill. Koshikawa underneath this one. Fukatsu to set it. Takita going up. They've kept it alive somehow. Around with some superb football skills. Koshikawa going down, but it doesn't matter. Despite the football skills, Japan still come out on top of the point. Superb accuracy there from Koshikawa. Just going in with the fake spike. Fukatsu now. They'd like a 2-point lead going into the first technical timeout. Could they get one here? Going into the block is Shimizu. Gamey though. He loves the celebration too, does Gamey. 4 from 5 on the spike. He goes to now. Seven points all. Who's going to have the lead before the first technical timeout? Japan had a 1-point lead in the first set at 8-7. They'll want one here. Fukatsu to set it. Shimizu going up. Yanabe not kept alive, so Japan again lead 8-7 heading into the first technical timeout. Koshikawa off the top of the net. Here's Gafford to set it up. And it's a huge kill for Mahmoudi. Level again, 8 points all. Maruf Fakrani with the serve. They're going to come over to Koshikawa. Straight at Fiyazi though. Fired in again. We're going to recycle this one. Gulami, great block kill again though. Shimizu this time, hanging in the air, maybe getting revenge on Gamey. Did exactly that. Him splitting his hands. So Riff unable to get there in time. There's Takita to serve. Firing it low. Gamey underneath it. They switch it over to Mahmoudi. Too long though from him. And as I say, just a few unforced errors from this Iranian team. And you do just wonder the effect of playing the World Championships and coming straight over here to play the Asian Games. Can they get to the end of it? Not only is it physically tiring, it's got to be mentally tiring. Are they beginning to run out of steam? Mahmoudi, it looks that way. It's another block kill. Shimizu's on fire. Third for him. It's a 6th for Japan. They've had 44 block kills before this tournament. This match happened. They're beginning to streak away from Iran on those block kills as that one goes out. Japan, though, with a 2-point lead. Takita certainly will think that that's job done, having held the serve a couple of times. Here is Gamey. Remember his serving statistics before today. 10 aces, 12 faults. He needs an ace here. Yet to have an ace so far today. Not far away from one there. Shimizu, though, getting another cracking spike in. And looking at how Japan are performing here, you do wonder how they struggled so much against India. Okay, India were able to win today to finish 5th, which suggests that they were the strongest semi-final team. But they could so easily have lost to them. Perplexing really just how well India played for the last couple of matches. Also more confusing that they were so poor for the first few matches of the tournament, as Ibadipur slaps down another one. Just calmly placing one in is Galami. Koshikawa firing one down the line. Well, they had a 3-point advantage last time, if you remember, in the first set. They weren't able to see it home. What can they do this time? They've got Koshikawa to serve now, so they'll be hoping to extend that advantage. Big throw up towards the front, absolute bullet again. Gamey though doing brilliantly well. It's another point for Japan. Yamauchi, I think, got the block kill. Or it was either fired into the net. We'll find out from this shot here. It was a mistake. There's just been too many of them, in truth, from Iran. Musavi with that one. And Kovac calling a timeout. Japan leading 14-10.
And you don't think what he...
Got it! Great job, Sean. सारे स्टंट्स खुद ही।
ग्रिप सर्विस जैसी तो फिक्र कैसी?
जबरदस्त नाइट्रेट डिजाइन्स बेहतरीन रोड ग्रिप के लिए। ग्रिप सर्विस जैसी तो फिक्र कैसी?
It's the Iranians making all the noise, but it's the Japanese who are leading and looking good in this second set. They were so close to winning the first. They've shown excellent character to respond, having lost a big lead in terms of momentum in that first set. They just can't deal with the Koshikawa serve right now. Another point, Ishikawa getting up well. There is the serving speed gun. Koshikawa ready to fire another missile. Takes that one a little slower, just drops it short, and it's service over emphatically. I think there's a bit of frustration in that spike from Musavi. He goes 5 from 7. A couple of substitutions for Iran. There's a Yanpour back on. There's Madavi. Madavi, 2 aces to his name, just the one fault. Seems to be one who just floats the serve in. He's going to do the same here. Underneath it is Ishikawa, and they go down the middle. Yamauchi. They've not used him much, but deciding to use him now. And it is Japan who have a 5-point lead as we hit the first technical timeout in this fascinating second set. Well, Japan, who didn't qualify for the World Championships in Poland, and they're looking a bit fresher because of it here. Having said all that, though, of course, they played far more volleyball here at the Asian Games. They've been pushed a lot harder than Iran. They've had relatively comfortable matches, only because they've been that good. Another error, though. And there's a Yanpour, just hasn't found his range at all. He was very impressive in the quarter-final win over Q8. There's Yamauchi. Instructions from Koshikawa. Come over to Mirza Yanpour. That time he makes it. Well, they've got a long way to go to get back into this second set now. And if you were with me earlier to watch the South Korea-China matchup, you can know momentum switches one way than the other quite easily. There's Fukatsu setting up Ishikawa. Superb reactions from Koshikawa at the net. Is Ishikawa again. Three of them going up against him. They think it ricocheted back onto Ishikawa. The referee's having none of it. Gamey getting up for the block hit. Hit Mirzayanpour, but it came back off the net, not back off Ishikawa. Fukatsu floating it in low, causing problems on the Iranian side. Three blockers going up, doesn't matter for Mirzayanpour this time. Incidentally, it was Thailand who defeated Q8, so Thailand finishing 7th, Q8 finishing 8th. India got past Qatar in a 5-set thriller earlier on today as well, so it's India who finished 5th, Qatar 6th. South Korea won bronze against China, so it's China 4th, South Korea 3rd. Who will finish 1st? That's all that is left to be decided, and I have to say, after the first 50 minutes or so of play here in Incheon, we have not really found an answer to that at all. This one right in the balance. Iran taking the first set by the skin of their teeth. Japan in control of this second set. Brilliant reactions from Fukatsu. Shimizu unable to keep it in. Still a 5-point lead though for Japan. Substitutions again for Iran. Mahmoudi back on, as is their captain Maruf Akrani. Pinning it down, it's not the best of receptions from Ishikawa. Looking to set it up though was Nagano. They've done well just to recover the situation here, Japan. A little bit too high though on that touch from Shimizu, and a chance for Iran to steal, and that's exactly what they do. Mahmoudi off the bench and hammers that one home across the court. 8th point for Mahmoudi on the spike. 8 from 16, 50% record at the moment for him. Maruf Akrani, can they mount a comeback? Yet again, they had to get back from 3 points down in that first set. That's not put away by Shimizu. High up for Gamey, calmly done across the court. It's just up in the air from Fukatsu. They'll just have to keep it in play here, Japan, and they do that. Here come Iran down the middle. Fukatsu though to receive it. Nikita now. Shimizu, nick off the net, I think helps out Iran, and they can finish it this time down the middle. Ghalami with the hammer blow. Here comes the Iranian charge again. Timeout, Japan. I'll be interested to hear those two thoughts on the match so far, whether they're happy with the situation their team find themselves in. They've shown no intimidation factor against Iran as Koshikawa hammers down another spike. They've really taken it to the team, who are hot favourites for gold. Yanagida on for Japan. You just have to wonder whether what happened in the first set will be going through the Japanese side's minds here in this second set. Pegged back in the first set that really they had the opportunity to win. A couple of unforced errors towards the end of it caused them an issue. First fault on the serve for Yanagida, that he's straight away subbed off. Gamey now for Iran. Fires it down. It's a great serve, and it's pounced on by Mahmoudi at the net. Ishikawa unable to just cushion the ball how he would have wanted to. Sets it up perfectly for the man you want to keep it away from. Gamey again. Iran now back to within 2 points. It's happening again here for Japan. Net cord kept alive by Nagano, but it's going to go over to the Iranian side. Here comes another hit down the middle from Ghalami. He goes to 6 from 9. But more importantly, Iran close to within 1 point of Japan. And listen to the noise from the Iranian fans. Gamey to serve again. They've been pushed to the limit so far, Iran. And they responded well in the first set. What's their response like in the second set? It's pretty good, I have to say. I mean, they've come back from a long way behind. They were 19-13 down, remember. It was a 1 point game, it's now a 2 point game. Shimizu. Four aces in the tournament. None today, 2 errors. Big one there though. Unable to quite find the ace. And finds the line, there's Mahmoudi. Sniper-like accuracy from the wing spiker. Look at this. 2 of them there. Neither Japanese player able to get a touch on the ball. The power and accuracy of the line ball. Floated in then from Ghalami. Here come Japan, but it's hit out the back by Yamauchi. It's happening all over again. I would say, why do they not go to Koshikawa, but he made a big error in that first set as well. Momentum with Iran, it's 21-all. Timeout called by Japan. Well, much like the South Korean fans did earlier on, they were able to carry their side to the bronze medal. Iran supporters looking to do the same here. They're on their feet, but it is now Japan who are celebrating after that point from Shimizu. One of the more experienced campaigners, Shimizu. As I say, over 120 caps for his country. Tsubakiyama coming on at a crucial time in this second set. Japan still have the lead, but it's only by 1 point now. But it is Koshikawa to serve. Huge point, this one. It could have been going out, it could be an ace. It's kept up by football. Ghalami, somehow they've got that back over. That is ridiculous play from Iran. They can't win the point though. Have to say, well played to Japan there, they kept their cool. Easily could have thought it was job done there. That was an incredible play though. Mahmoudi, I think it was, with the foot on the ball just to kick it up high. Japan now have a 2 point advantage. It's Iran now with the timeout. More drama. This is incredible stuff.
Without problem. Don't think that...
Lots of players with things to say, as well as Kovac. I think they're pretty surprised by what's happened here, Iran. What a game of volleyball though this is. It's been a terrific tournament, and it's getting the finish it deserves. I have to say, in terms of a neutral's perspective, I think it would be great if Japan could win this set. I feel if they lose it, then it's going to be a long way back. Koshikawa to serve again, another brilliant serve. Terrific reception though from Ibadepor, and he fires it out though, having cushioned the serve, and it's 3 set points for Japan. Again, it's the Koshikawa serve that Iran just cannot deal with. You just think they're almost overthinking things when it's Koshikawa to serve. 3 set points to level things up. They didn't get a set point in the first set. They certainly should have done from 23-20. But now they have 3. Koshikawa. Bullet, but just a fraction long. Whisker away. Still a set point for Japan. There are no more timeouts, incidentally. Fukatsu in, another experienced player. What does experience tell at this vital moment? Here is Fukatsu to set it. Comes to Ishikawa. Blocked though. Iran still in this second set. Musavi with it. It's his 3rd block of the game. And what a time to block. Again, surprised they went with Ishikawa. Surely this time they'll go Koshikawa. Japan, if they're able to set it up, that is. Mahmoudi to serve. Still set point Japan. Ishikawa. It will be Ishikawa again. This time he makes it. It's huge from the 19-year-old. Terrific character shown, not just by him, but by Japan as well. And silence descends here at the Songnim Gymnasium. Smiles on the Japanese volleyball female team. Japan very much in this final. It is 1 set all. It couldn't be tighter. Iran took the first 28-26. Japan responding. They take the second 25-23. It is breathless stuff.
The tale